Alright, here's the final overview of the Exeed Mad crawler that I've had for a little less than 2 weeks now. Started working on it right away, pretty much. Put in orders about 3 days after I ordered the truck, so parts started coming. First is the Venom VR3T 3-channel transmitter, and it's a 4-channel surface receiver. Really nice radio for cheap, $30 I paid for it on ckrc.com. It's a really good site to grab stuff for your crawler. It's got everything that my old H.R radio had that cost me about $170, so pretty nice deal, good for crawling, works well. Got the hot racing Rover tires. These things are amazing compared to the stock ones that I had on there. These stick to everything like glue. It's nice. I'm really happy with those. So that's a good upgrade there. Those were ordered those with the radio, in fact, and they were only $10 a pair, so paid about $20 for those. Pretty good deal. They were on clearance on CKRC. Just got done with the Sharpie paint job on the body here. Looks a lot better than it did, though, I think. And tinted the windows with Sharpie red pen. Got the headlight set up going on. There's 3 LEDs clustered there out of a Energizer headlamp that broke on me, so I just tore those out of there. Thought I'd use them someday for something, and dug them up and used them for this, so it's pretty cool. They work good. In fact, I think I can turn them on. There we go. There's those. There's a switch underneath the front grille. They really light up good when it's dark. There's a video of it. So, also got the high steer on the front, all installed, ready to go. High steer knuckles. Brought the tie rods up a bunch. Got CV boots, 2 left. I installed 2 on the back, and those 2 are going on the front. Just got to get to it and do it. Got that battery today, another 3,000 milliamp from Exeed, just a cheapo, but there's 2 hump packs for the axle. I'm going to order 2 of these silver can motors, I think, instead of going with the Novaks. I ordered one that said 2-piece, and I thought it was 2 motors, but I only got 1. The Novak Rooster ESC that I just got. I'll show you that in a second. Speakers, of course, little Altec Lansing woofers. I'm going to hook up my little Walkman MP3 player too, eventually. See how that works. Body off. There's the light set up, kind of cheesy for now, just kind of quick fix deal, but there's the Rooster. Pretty sweet deal, has a lot more power than it did before, makes a huge difference. I'm pretty stoked about that. Not too stoked about the price, but it's a really awesome deal. Works really well. And going over all the stuff that I paid for, I guess, first. And there's the rear steer set up, ready to go for when my servos come in the mail. Even if you weren't to go with 4-wheel steer, just getting that tie rod on back there really strengthens up the back end a lot. So that's a good upgrade to do anyways, and it's cheap. Shorten the wheelbase length. These used to be out here. These used to be out here. Brought both of them in. Shortened the wheelbase by a good, maybe about a half inch or so, maybe a little less. Working with a semi kind of droop setup right now, trying that out, see how it works. Took the spring cups out and just put some preloads in there, some preload spacers. A little more in the back than the front, kind of leaning it forward a little bit for climbing up stuff. Seems to work actually really good. I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to stay with it. Everybody seems to think that that's a good way to go, so I tried it out. Until I get new shocks, that's what I'm doing. Another little mod I did here is a piece of vacuum line I put between the 3-link and the ball cup. It's about a 1/4 inch, maybe a little bigger, about that, about a 1/4 inch size piece of vacuum line off a car. Took a little longer of a screw and stuck it in there, and that actually raised the motor up. Essentially, it just takes the axle, twists it, and got about 3 or 4 millimeters higher angle on the motors. Brought them up for just clearance issues. You know, get a little more clearance. Every little bit helps. It doesn't really sacrifice your CG at all, so that's good. Little fan that's just mounted there temporarily. I'm going to get a smaller one because that one's just huge. But sitting upright, and it won't be like that for long. But temporarily, nothing gets hot really anyways. I ran it for a half hour straight and it did good. So there's that, and then I also moved the shocks all the way down. I'll slid it all the way down the tube this way, and then I mounted them back as far as I'll go to lower the truck as much as possible. When you first get this truck, it sits up like a maniac. It's sitting up even higher than that. I mean, just angled. Looks kind of silly, I think, but also doesn't work very well. Weighted the front wheels. I got 20 ounces of weight in each front tire. So it's weighted. Little magnet weight back there. That's all I got for the back. Got 2 lipos coming, 2 metal gear, 165 ounce torque servos. Those are going to be pretty sweet. The lipos are going to be nice, and that's about it so far. I'm trying to make this as brief and specific as possible. But tell me what you guys think. Leave some comments and let me know what you think of it. Thanks for watching.